All right, Scorpios, welcome. If you have your sun, moon, or ascendant rising sign in Scorpio, then this reading is for you. Timeless in the sense of any year, it doesn't matter, whatever year you're finding it. And it is for the holiday season. This time, I'm thinking of the holiday season, including Halloween. So it's like whenever in October the holiday season begins for you, through till the end of the year, till New Year's, or including New Year's, however the guides want to give it. Okay, so we've got pre-shuffled decks. I'll just cut it for you. Let's see what you have. See your disclaimer in the description if you're new to the channel. If you've not read the disclaimer yet, please do read that. Okay, for Scorpio. A lot of reversals. So there could be a retrograde or multiple retrogrades occurring during this time period. Definitely an influencing factor. Oh my gosh, do we have any cards right side up? No, we don't. But hey, you're the sign connected to the underworld. So, it's like subconscious energy. Maybe you're actually in your element with this. As far as zodiac signs go, on the table you have Leo, also Sagittarius, Aries, Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra showing up as possibilities. One or more of these could represent characters in your story, people in your life you're interacting with, or who are in your thoughts, your prayers, your heart during this time. Okay. Definitely going to have to get the chimes with all these reversals. I'm not even going to start trying to interpret these without the chimes. Thank you, spirit guides. What do we have for messages for them? Please help us. Please clarify and expand these messages. What would you like to tell us? Okay. Some of you might be enjoying something with peanuts, eating peanuts. There could be a food situation that either aggravates something or that brings in healing to you. So maybe, for example, like there's something in peanuts your body is deficient in, or your body needs more of to function optimally. And so you start eating more peanuts and the adjustment is made. The 10 of Swords is reversed. We have the S, we have the H. Okay. And we also have an O. All right. So ho, ho, ho. We also have like show. The W's not there, but the rest of it is. So some of you're going to see some sort of show. You're a part of some sort of show, preparing for some sort of show. Take it how it resonates. You've got so, dot, 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 so what? So, high school for some of you. Somebody might be in high school, HS. You can do a brain dump with these letters to really expand your messages and bring up, ones from your subconscious, so it's more personalized for you. Just fill a page with words that begin with the letter S. Don't censor yourself. Just let it go. Let it flow. Write down whatever comes to mind. Set it down for a little while. Come back to it. Look at it. See which words pop out at you the quickest. You can do that with each of the letters, and that'll bring more information to light. You got this showed up as a piece of something. It is actually the whole little string doll here, I'm going to call it. It's made out of string. But it showed up to me as a piece of something, and you have the Ace of Candles reverse. So this feels like maybe not wanting to begin something because we only have a piece, of the puzzle right now. Or it's like having the desire to start something new or begin something new or take a step in a new direction in one's life, but waiting on someone or something. The 10 of Needles is like less worry than previously. I feel like there's less stress, less worries, letting go. The way that I interpret it, and it's not always the traditional way to look at it, but what is this? We have Wednesday, you guys. Something particular could be happening on Wednesdays. You have some sort of appointment, you do something every Wednesday. Or there's an opportunity that's presented to you for Wednesdays. It could be one Wednesday in particular. Also, you get $100 bill on the table. So this could represent money in general. For some of you, it's 100 coming at you or hundreds coming at you, or that you're spending. The Bee, King of Candles reversed. The Wizard, an outline. The Newspaper. The Knight of Needles is reversed. I'm kind of hating all your reversals right now. I don't want to be a hater, but I'm kind of hating on them. We're going to get your trees next. It's just like really cryptic energy trying to interpret this. Let's get your trees. Thank you, Spirit Guides. Okay. So the first tree you have is the 9 of Hearts, Ambiance. And we have the 7 of Diamonds for self and others. And the last one, the 8 of Diamonds. Greeting cards, family photos, recap, updates for the scrapbook. I'm going to get one chime for each of these also. Yeah. All right. That was how I was like wrapping up the readings, like the final touches. But for you, I just feel like I should do it now. The cryptic energy. All right. Okay. So actual chimes might be a thing for some of you. Maybe you do something with chimes too, like I do. I have the chime bag. Maybe you collect chimes, or maybe you make jewelry. It's like, these types of things you could be receiving over the holiday season, working with. So ambiance, and then the peace. So there's like peaceful ambiance, creating that, aligning with that, enjoying peaceful ambiance. It's helping you bring something to climax, or helping you finish something, finish your recipe, what you're cooking, but it's a cycle, the 9 of Hearts, and it's apt to have to do with love. But it's like you're almost to a certain point, you're almost ready to move in together, or you're almost ready to get married, or you're almost ready to get a divorce. It could go that way too. But it's something that's going to bring you peace. It's some sort of project you've been working on for a while. You've almost magnetized and met your soulmate, your dream partner, whatever it is. The 9 indicates that you're very close, okay? And it's important to give yourself peace at this time. You have, 9 of these things if you're carrying them around. And so that's a lot of weight. And it's important to be on your own side, be a good friend to yourself with this, and it's going to help you birth this abundance, or help you, again, like get the bow on the package, metaphorically or literally. 7 of Diamonds for self and others. You have fast cash bonus. So I feel really good about you accepting bonuses if they're offered to you, especially, with fast or cash. You need to use your own intuition and discernment, like the disclaimer says, but doing your reading, um, I feel like there's this message like it's not just for you. Don't feel guilty or like wrong or anything. Like, and keep in mind, it is for you and you're worthy and you deserve it, but it's not just for you. You're going to do something with that money too. That's going to help others. It's going to boost your self-esteem, your self-confidence, make you happier. You're going to be radiating that, putting that out into the universe, sharing that, spreading that good energy, that good vibe. The cash you invest can help others also. So it's like it's for you and it's for others. But for some of you, you could be giving some sort of bonus. Okay. We have the elephant on this one. So yeah, memories. Where do you place memories? Like if you were to list your values, where would that be? How much do you prioritize and value memories? Tis a great season to capture some. It's a great season to make out some greeting cards, let people know you remember them, you still care, you give updates, reconnect. Look up elephant as a spirit guide to expand your messages further. The 8 shows up as an energy where if we turn it on its side, it's infinity. So this speaks of eternal energy. And it's like, if I loved you once, like maybe I love the love doesn't die, basically. So it's like eternal love, joy. Like we can get into some scorpionic, like 8th house things here, and I could lose a lot of you, and I'm gonna start going down that way a bit where I might lose you, so buckle up. But if all we ever have really is the present, and everything's really already happened, we're just living hologram, like in the projection of it, right? Because there are these theories. I'm going to refer to them as theories to keep it more simple, but there's this theory that everything is happening simultaneously. Everything's already happened, and it's the human mind and perception that we choose to embody in this lifetime, akin to wearing a pair of shades over our eyes, like lenses that we choose to look through, that has us seeing it otherwise, okay? That allows there to be a different sort of truth on a certain level where there is time, where there's past, present, future. But outside of that, it's not linear like that. And when we get into the 8th house energies and the 8, which is, your house, you are the sign of Scorpio, we're talking about things that we could, they're giving me all kinds of stuff here because they're giving me like past lives and soul recognition and inner knowing, and they're talking about magic and just all of these big, beautiful things. The elephant can symbolize big, right? That we can choose to believe or not believe, right? That our family may disagree with us on, or our family has different colored shades that they see through, right? But it's like the interconnectedness, the energetic connectedness, the veil is thinner. So if we're talking about people on the other side or pets on the other side who have crossed over, it's like on a soul level, if we were once connected, aren't we always? and the veil is thinner this time of year. So it's like, what are you going to do with it? It's your stage, it's your canvas. What are you creating? It's up to you. And so the reversal energy, the strength card reversed, the judgment card reversed. Some of you, with the judgment card being clarified by a baby, so this could symbolize somebody who's behaving like a baby, thinking like a baby, emotionally immature, or actually is really young in years, an infant. There's something infantile, there's like a frozen heart or something, where we're being kind of cold-hearted, somebody's being cold-hearted. Their judgment is impaired. They're not making the best judgment calls or decisions. This could be you, past you. This could be somebody else. This could be a fear that you have, like somebody, it's a trust thing. Maybe you don't know this person so well. Whatever it is, though, it's here with the Strength card reverse and then the King of Candles reverse and the B. So it feels like maybe somebody, their self-esteem, their self-confidence isn't always that high, and sometimes they wish they had more courage than they do. It's like, I know, like their intuition tells them, I need to stand up, I need to do this, or I need to, cut ties here, I need to leave my job, I need to stand up for myself, I need to say something, and yet they procrastinate, they hold back, they don't, they suppress it, they stuff it down. Okay, but I feel like whoever this is, whether it's you, past you, somebody else, they've learned through doing that, and they're recognizing that it can be very hard, like that it causes headaches for some of you. It causes actual headaches, that it causes stress, that they're missing out on certain things because of the suppressing and like taking on stuff that isn't theirs, and like pressure that they're holding in instead of releasing, letting go, like having the courage or the self-confidence or self-esteem to express when they're supposed to, but what I'm getting at here. And so it's like having this awareness, right? Food for thought. And then the judgment card there with the King of Candles and the B. I don't know where we're taking this or where we're going with this, but it's like things are not carved in stone as far as this way of life or this pattern. There's an outline there. We can go on autopilot with it, possibly, but it's like we can color this in however we want. The wizard, we can color in his robe, the hat, however we want, just because there's a sketch or an outline. It's a draft, it's a plan. It's like, what are the King of Candles? The King of Candles clarified by the B and the magnet is really interesting because it's a magnetic one. It's like really busy energy. You can look up B spirit guide and see, what you find, if that helps you clarify this anymore. But it feels like it could be some sort of avoidance. It's like we stuff things down, we suppress things, or we procrastinate on certain things. We do, our judgment is impaired, or we work with people whose judgment is impaired. We allow them into our lives. We partner up with them. We're investing our time in these connections for whatever reason. Somebody might not behave all that maturely, or like, they fall short of your desires, wishes, or standards that you would like to be enforcing. And so there's this busy bee energy, like buzzing around. It feels like maybe an avoidance thing. Like, oh, I'm just going to stay busy. I'm going to do all this stuff, and I'm going to ignore this. Take what resonates, leave what does not. The newspaper, clarifying the Knight of Needles, and the Wizard. So there's this message of advice to like get your head on straight, guys. Like, do your journaling, do your sketching, do your shadow work, you know, balance your checkbook or whatever it is for you. Because some of you, that's the thing. Some of you, you have this, for whatever reason, you tend to attract relationships sometimes, whether they're romantic, platonic, whatever it is, that are challenging for you because it's like somebody's cold-hearted or somebody's immature, or somebody has habits or behaviors that are babyish, right? Infantile. Excuse me. And it's almost like you're carrying their weight, or you feel like you need to be all the more mature or all the more warm-hearted or loving or generous to balance them out, to balance it out. Or it's like you have a low tolerance for this. It's like a buzzing, a certain annoyance, right? And it might kind of damper things for you. It might jam things up for you. But I feel like the reason that you allow this into your life to begin with is so you can learn from them and they can learn from you. It's so that you can help them heal. It's so that you can bring love into a situation. But sometimes it's like you're taking in the opposite stuff. You're taking the muddy water into your boat. And we don't want too much muddy water on the boat, or what's going to happen? The boat is going to sink. You're not going to be able to do what you're designed to do, what your mission is. Be floating anymore. They're going to pull you down. So the journaling could be important. The drawing could be important to help you balance your own head, your own energy, get your thoughts right, get your speech right. At the end of the day, this is you saving yourself. It's like no one's coming in to rescue you or save you unless you can rescue and save yourself, uplift yourself. The universe can match your energy, but it can't do it all for you. It can't force you. You have free will, and you have to take right action and alignment to get on the new path. That makes sense. I hope so. The Nine of Candles is reversed here. The Ace of Potions is reversed. And at the end, we have the Seven of Presents reversed. I need a little bit more to go on, please. Thank you, Spirit Guides. Clarify these last cards and help me pull together the reading, give them their final messages. Okay, so the paperclip is here twice. The paper clips could be really significant for you at this time. Maybe you're using them a lot. I don't know what this is about specifically, if it is actual paper clips. But organization is showing up as a theme. It's like organizing is going to set you up for success, is going to help you a lot. Some of you guys have some chaotic stuff or people with chaotic habits that you're choosing to interact with, or you may feel stuck with, whatever the scenario is. The organization brings in the balance, helps you best deal with this, helps you best protect your energy, is what I'm seeing. Okay, so we have a frying pan. Some of you are making some fried food. You could also be receiving kitchen stuff for your kitchen, you know, pots, pans, whatever. Magnet. Okay, what is this here? Lazy on the Ace of Potions reversed. And then we have a shooting star over here on the Seven of Presents reversed. Okay. There's a difference between laziness and being in divine feminine energy. The guides are saying, make a wish upon a star. What is it that you desire? Okay, they're asking. And they are saying there's something here you don't have to work. You don't have to work for it. You don't have to, like, you can actually quantum leap. You can have it like that. And you may have been misinformed about that. You may have misunderstood something, misinterpreted something. You have this, you may. It could also be, they're showing me a snake shedding its skin. So it's like, it may have been something, a belief that you were carrying around for a period of time, but you're shedding it. You're in the process of fully releasing yourself from it. But like, it's like piece by piece, it's still kind of hanging on. It's still with you. You're wiggling free of it and out of it, and leaving it behind. But there's this thing about like process and steps and having to work for it, and it's going to take a certain amount of time, and da 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 da. And the guides are like, well, yeah, not really. Doesn't have to be that way. The shooting star energy. And so the Ace of Cups energy is like new love, new friends, new pets, new phases in a relationship, new levels, new people sometimes. But it's reversed, and to clarify, we have this lazy energy. So I don't know what this is, guys. Maybe it's somebody like you desire a certain type of friend or companion. We'll keep it with companion, because it could be any sort of relationship. You desire something specific, or somebody with specific qualities, or who does certain things for you, provide you with certain things. You feel a certain way in the relationship. And the guys are saying that you're being lazy somehow with your manifestation, or like finding this match. Okay, changing and adjusting. Some of you may have been very single. You may have been single for a very long time, for example, for a while. And it's like the inertia and the ways that you would need to change and adjust your life in order to align with and incorporate in a new partner. You're being lazy about doing that. Oh, don't try to make the shoe fit, but if the shoe fits, put it on. See what you're supposed to take away from the reading. The Nine of Candles is reversed. And so, yeah, it's almost like I want something more. I want to feel more love. I want to have more love in my life, or I want something different, something more. But Nine of Candles reversed, it's like, do I want it enough? What would I be leaving behind if I do this? Or what would I have to take on? What are the pros and what are the cons going to be of this? And it's like, you don't know if it's worth the work. You don't know if it's worth going down that path, even though you have this desire. And for some of you, it really is a burning desire. And it could be affecting other areas of your life. And like, it's showing up like some sort of splinter. It's like a splinter. You have a splinter in one part of your body, but it's annoying. And so it's like, it kind of spreads in that way to other areas of your life. With the Strength card reverse, is like lowered self-esteem, lowered self-confidence, maybe in general, so like could be affecting your work life or financial life or whatever it is. Again, don't try to make the shoe fit. It's just if it fits, take what resonates here. The Ace of Candles reverse. It also could be that you have a new friend, you met a new person who, a new romantic person, somebody you started dating, they're lazy in some way. or they perceive you as lazy. Doesn't have to be the truth, but they perceive you that way. The Child here on the Judgment reverse card. With the Heart in the ice bucket. In the cooler. Huh. I don't know, guys. Like I said, your reading has this sort of cryptic energy for me. Listen for your sun, your moon, your sun, and if you're inspired to do that. I need to leave your reading here. Many blessings to you, and bye-bye.